mushy, and I'm just explaining my journey that I'm going through currently, which is web3 and NFTs. So anyway, today I will be talking about why community is important in web3, and yeah, so there's a lot to this. I'm not going to go over all of it because that could last a long time if you wanted to hit every single point. So I'm going to go very briefly of like my experience within the last 6 to 7 months of being in the web3 area on Twitter, the web3 space on Twitter. So yeah, I always have an irrational fear that the microphone's not on, but it is, so we're good. But anyway, so I'm just gonna go over my experience and all of that. So I feel like community is very important for web3, especially because it's so decentralized right now, and the whole point of it is to be decentralized, and it allows for peer-to-peer transactions. So it takes more trust than Web 2, because if you buy something off, eBay, you can get that money back for asking for a return. So I think it's more, you have to be more open to people and more trustworthy. So there has to be a lot more trust. So community is definitely important. So especially right now, with all the rug pulls going on, all the scams, especially right now because there's a lot of fear in the market, because the market's on a downtrend, and it's probably going to be on a downtrend for a while. But yeah, so I feel like most of this community stuff has to be talked about, because a lot of projects that have the potential to be successful are just very not doing the best in the community section. They're not putting a lot of effort because they think if they have the best product that they'll be fine. And that's never really been true with anything, because if you have the best product and no one knows about it, it doesn't matter. So I'm here to tell you my experience. So I got into the Twitter space 6 to 7 months ago, and I was just there talking to people on Twitter spaces, going around. I'm super open to people, so I was just looking for people that actually care, real people, and I found a lot of people that are awesome. So I'm actually super deep in the Polygon community, which is an amazing community to be in. They're so positive, so nice, and all that. So it kind of goes back to a personal thing for why community is important, and I like to invest. This is even not, take it out of Web 3, Web 2, whatever, real world. I like to put my money and invest in people that I actually trust. I invest in people rather than ideas, because there's amazing ideas all over the world, but depends who runs them and who's behind it that I actually will throw my money into, or even throw my support into, because I feel like a lot of people have great ideas, but I feel there are some people that once they hit the rough part of entrepreneurship, it's once they hit the dip, they kind of just give up and leave. And it might not be they're not doing it to take money out of the system, or take money and rug pull, but they just get demotivated. They're not there, they leave, and they don't do anything of the community after. So I feel like you just need to, I personally just invest in people that I know, okay, they're gonna do it no matter what. They'll put the work in, they'll be there, and they'll get it done. It doesn't matter. I don't care how long it takes, they'll get it done, and they're just solid people to be around. So that's what I do personally, and I encourage you guys to do that. Not financial advice, obviously, but I encourage you to know the people behind the project that you're putting money into, or even if they're docs, just talk to them, communicate with them, and have genuine conversations with them to see where their mindset is and how they're thinking, and really just being there. And I think, so this is another part of community that I think is very important. Having a community behind a project that's a core community, and a core community, what I mean is people that kind of like, okay, let me back up a little bit. So when you're building a community, you and your team should really focus on just being like, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to change the world, this is my, these are our dreams and passions and where we're going forward with this. So there's this one NFT, let's just say this one NFT project is like, hey, I'm gonna plant as many trees, and this is our purpose, this is our cause, and this is what we want to do. And there could be another one that's like, we want to make web3 decentralized, we want to keep it that way, and so on. So if you just have like a purpose and a dream that you're chasing, that you really like, not something that your community would like, that you actually like and you actually want to pursue, and that will keep you motivated. And if you really care about it and really want it to happen, that should keep you motivated if it's your dream. And building your community while putting that in the forefront, like, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to impact the world, will also allow you to find people that are like-minded and are like, yes, I agree with this, I want to do this as well, I want to help this guy or gal pursue this because I'm also interested in this, and this is how I want to help him or her impact the world. So and that's kind of like your core community, is once you get those people that really are like, I'm in it with him or her, I'm in it because I love what they're chasing and I love their passions and their dreams, and I feel like they're very authentic and they're genuine right now. So once you have your core community and you have a community that includes the core, I feel like the core community will pull you through the dips. So if like something happens, like maybe you're on Ethereum and Ethereum price tanked like it just did, the core community is the people that will be there in your Discord, on your Twitter, everywhere, being like, it's okay, it happens, like just helping you pull the project through the drought or through whatever problem that happens, and just pull you through it together. And it's easier, it's easier to do stuff with a team, with a community behind you saying, hey man, it happens, get up, we're here for you, we're not going to leave you just because something happened. So I feel like it's good to have a community for you personally, or the team personally of the project, so you can push forward and get through everything together and empower each other. But at the same time, you as a community leader should also take in mind that you should be authentic and genuine and like, this is what I want to do, because if it's not, you're gonna end up telling your community that you want to do something that you don't, and it's just gonna drag you down and make you tired, and you're probably gonna end up quitting, and then it will make it look like you just left the community when it wasn't. It was just, you said you were gonna do something that you didn't like. So just make sure you know what you like, you build that core community, and you keep building your community out, because that's what's truly gonna pull you through the rough times. That's like the thing that I think, that's the thing that I believe that most NFT projects miss, is not building that core community first and just going to like paying money for ads and just putting it out there, throwing money to make money kind of thing, bringing a lot of people in, hyping people up, but not really caring. So I think it's something very important to talk about and be aware about, even if you are part of the community. And at the same time, just make sure that both parties are being like, yeah, I want to do this, this is awesome, I want to help plant trees, I want to help save the world. You just want to make sure you guys are both being passionate and genuine for the community leaders, because it's also the community leaders to empower the community when things happen. So it's kind of like a give and receive kind of relationship. And I feel like a lot of NFT projects don't spend enough time in their community building from the ground up. And I feel like they just start building their house before they build their foundation. So I know that's a lot, But if you guys agree, definitely hit the like, subscribe button. And yeah, also I am thinking about doing a Twitter space on these topics after I record them, so, or even while I record them, I don't know yet, but they might have people to like also talk about it and just get more information. So if you guys enjoyed, please hit that sub button, and if you want to see more, hit that bell notification button. And anyway, guys, this is Zachary Bushy telling you my knowledge, which is limited, and peace.